This is up. This is down. That's it.
Beautiful.
Is
this like Simon's Revenge, like Simon Cowell?
I was gonna say you're fired, but that's not his catchphrase.
Isn't that Donald Trump? I thought at first for some reason I was like Gordon Ramsay, but
we just went the whole fucking trifecta wrong.
Alright, anywho.
Let's get this started. Holy shit. Hello everybody! Spooky Sandwoman here.
Hi. Hello.
That's Jess.
I'm back again.
Again, for more Seduce Me the Otome extra episodes. So we've done James, we've done Eric, we've done the beach, we've done the holidays.
You did Sam.
I'm sorry.
By yourself.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I still love you.
I love you too. Okay. Today we're gonna do Matthew. Maybe. Depending on how this works out. So let's start.
I highly doubt it.
Excuse me, microphone, sir. Spooky's the name. Don't forget it. Would you like to be the narrator, or would you like to speak the words?
The last time I was a narrator.
Then I'll be the narrator.
Okay. You have a better voice for it anyway.
I expected many things to happen in my life. I expected to graduate, follow my dreams eventually, and live a happy life with the person I grew to love. Well, I got just that with my absolutely adorable incubus, Matthew. So cute. Matthew and I had been together for a year. We were happy, we were in love, everything was perfect between us. Until the Fire Nation attacked.
Keep going.
You're like, don't even fucking look at me. Being with Matthew was like a dream come true. We would design toys for the Anderson Toys Company together, and whenever we were free, we would play video games until the pillows over our bed called us to sleep. That sounds fucking perfect.
I want that.
Same.
Actually, why not just play video games in bed?
But they're rich. They probably have a whole separate, like, complete...
They have like a cinema
Yeah.
kind of thing where they just play video games on a giant-ass movie screen.
And they have, like, those special, like, gaming chairs that are, like, super ergonomic and don't hurt your back.
And like a snack bar not that far from
It's
where
just
they're
like
sitting.
It's just like, hey Matthew, what do you want to snack right now? He's like, kettle corn. And she'd be like, gotcha, babe.
Magic.
He's like, I can only conjure up toys. Snacks. That's my magic.
Heart. It's a plushie. Looks like Tay Tay. Ha ha ha. Okay.
It's canon now. Our character is obsessed with BTS.
The BT21. No.
I always woke up with a goofy grin and would go to bed as happy as a kid after a day full of fun. That was the joy that I got being with Matthew.
It's probably because he's a kid.
He is. However, there were a couple of times in my time with Matthew where life wasn't totally full of laughter. Like that time he clogged the toilet and he didn't know what a plunger was.
He's a sex demon. He doesn't know how to put things inside of other things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I didn't miss you.
Simon, get back here!
Oh,
His voice is so
go
cute.
beat him up. Oh, huh? Matthew?
Simon, our dear pet of sorts, was always a handful and managed to add a little spontaneity. What?
Continue. Sorry.
Spontaneity is... I can't even speak the English now. To our days. Often he'd run around the mansion exploring new nooks and crannies and finding little gems for his treasure hoard in his corner of the kitchen.
Thimble tack?
However, sometimes that wasn't enough, and he'd start going after Matthew's things, making things disappear one by one underneath Matthew's nose. Being busy and distracted, Matthew would never notice until the amount of missing items piled to noticeable standards.
Hope he didn't take his mouth.
Huh?
taking things under his nose. Hope we didn't take his mouth.
Just one day he wakes up, he goes to kiss Spooky good morning, and there's just nothing there. I'm like,
Can't even tell her, like, something's wrong. Just...
and she's like, I feel like something's missing. Did you go and get a haircut already? And sometimes it took a lot of theft to get Matthew's attention because he's a little ditzy.
Give that back, Simon!
Wow, he sounds really mad.
You so mad,
So mad.
Mad.
Matthew, wait! Hold on! What did he take this time?
Look at his little face.
Oh. He's got that little line.
Usually I was able to help. For some reason, Simon imprinted himself on me, treating me with a fair amount of respect and obedience. Whenever it came down to getting something for Matthew from Simon, I was always the mediator between man and the toy.
Oh.
This time, though, Matthew wasn't as eager to get my help.
He gonna beat the shit out of that little thing.
I know what it was. I'm not gonna say it, but I have an inkling on what it is.
Uh-huh. No, I got it.
It's a
Simon!
It's a ring! He gonna what? What?
I literally took a screenshot of one of the characters from Asagao Academy in like a bat face, and I just named it Abuwa.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Before I could ask why, Matthew was off in a cartoon-like chase with Simon on the second floor. I had to take a moment to absorb what had happened.
Did Matthew really say no for help with Simon?
Gotta call the cops.
Simon Cowell is in our house right now, and for some reason my boyfriend doesn't want my help with him. British people can get really pissed off, so you know.
You suck on American Idol! Oh god, there he goes!
You didn't even do a British accent. You
just be vaguely...
You suck on American Idol!
Just be vaguely threatening and say something about American Idol. That's Simon Cowell.
Yeah. Did you even read what was that?
That was you! You said...
No, it wasn't anything. It was narrative.
No, that's you!
It skipped it afterward. You didn't have to click. After I said what, it automatically went to narrative.
Oops. Whatever. No, that was the... Did Matthew just say no to help?
Sure. I don't know.
It was practically unheard of. Simon was like his mortal enemy of the house. Now that Sam was gone. Oh boy, that must have been fun. If anything...
Sam out?
He's probably a cop now. He's
Yeah,
probably doing cop things.
yeah, keep him around. Keep Simon Cowell out of your house.
He's got like his own like baton that just says no more Simon Cowell.
Swiper, no swiper. He's just Simon, no cowling.
Simon, no making fun of the people who can't hold a tune.
Oh, poor people. Tone deaf orphans.
If anything, Matthew always called on backup just to even the playing field with Simon, as the little furball was known for not playing fair. I stood there for a small second, listening to the distant sounds of Matthew running around and crashing into things, thanks to Simon, no doubt, flabbergasted.
Good word.
To my dismay, Simon's antics and the odd change in Matthew's behavior didn't end there. At one point, it apparently grew to its worst. Oh,
It seems like it's
splendid.
gonna end here.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like, oh.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Ah, shit, we're in the kitchen.
Matthew was baking again in the kitchen. The smell of sugar and vanilla practically invaded my senses as I walked into the room. I was more excited to see my incubus meticulously measuring out ingredients.
Hungry.
A part of me wondered why he didn't become a baker or a pastry chef. I guess he was happy working for his brother at the toy company. Somehow that part of Matthew made me smile a bit, knowing he was helping my grandfather's company grow. I shook out my thoughts and let the sweet air completely consume them, lost in the guesses roaming my mind of what Matthew could have been making. Probably cupcakes.
That smells good, Matthew.
Huh? Thanks. I'm almost done. I'm just looking for...
I hope that you're baking. I was gonna say, I hope that you're baking me like a cupcake that you're gonna put the ring in or something. I'm gonna bite into it and you're gonna be like, shit, I forgot that I dropped it in one of the cupcake liners. Haha, perfect.
That sounds, I mean, in theory, that sounds like a beautiful idea, but with, like, if it was me, that ring would not have been known. It would just be
home. one
It's
shot.
like, oh, thank you, my beautiful boyfriend, for this wonderful cupcake that you made so wonderful. It was good.
Gone.
It's like, you want to see a magic trick? Dozen cupcakes gone.
Dozen cupcakes in one bite. Dozen cupcakes all gone.
I've been practicing.
Oh, I gotta go.
It's like, goodbye.
Simon!
God damn it, Simon Cowell. Stop being in our house. Simon! Matthew, watch out! Ew.
Simon was off running around again, his toy knife in one paw, a small cake-like square pastry in the other. Despite the bluntness of the toy knife, the gleam it gave off scared us into forgetting that, causing us to duck and weave out of natural instinct. He's a toy!
It's a little knife. It's just like cutting yourself with a razor when you're shaving. It wouldn't hurt that much.
It only proceeded to help Simon flee his crime scene and ushered Matthew to follow in rage.
In
I
rage.
swear to God, Simon!
Ooh. Matthew, hold on.
One arm on Matthew's urged him to stop and listen, despite the red flush that proceeded to paint over his face from the
Looks so
building
mad.
anger
Look,
in his
his-
body.
He's pulling a tiny mouth. When you're like so mad that your mouth gets really, really small. Tiny mouth.
Tiny man. I had to admit it was adorable to see him so angry.
Oh, it
Yes.
is.
He's so cute, god damn it. But I didn't want him to become a volcano of rage thanks to Simon.
He's gonna explode.
Explode.
Ha. What did he take? We can just get or make more. Like
Huh?
babies.
No, it's fine. I just need to get him. It's okay.
I feel like you're hiding something
I don't believe
really
you, Matthew.
important.
Don't believe you, good sir.
Matthew, just tell me what it is.
Oh, I thought he was like biting his lip for a second.
Like,
Like,
he's chewing on the inside of his mouth.
don't spill the beans, Matthew. Keep
Do it. Did he just fucking eat it?
He's probably eating the shit.
He's eating the cupcake that has the ring in it.
Ah!
What are we gonna do?
How do toys poop? I don't know the bowel movements of how toys work. Matthew, you made them. What
Well,
do we
I
do?
guess we're gonna have to cut him open.
Surgery. At that moment, the red flush in Matthew's face instantly paled, and he
How can
almost
you
looked as
tell?
white as snow in shock and fear.
He's always pale. Huh?
Oh, shit. It only lasted for a moment before his entire body almost began to glow an ethereal blue tint and his eyes began to flicker gold.
I've never seen this before.
This is
Not even when he went full demon.
I like this.
Simon!
Oh, shitty. There he goes.
Ah.
That singular noise of Simon's caused my incubus to rush out of the kitchen without answering me and sprint across the mansion towards the sound. I followed close behind, barely able to keep up with Matthew's speed. Of course, he's going into fucking demon mode, and here I am with my fucking piddly little human legs.
I'll just stay right here. I'll wait.
Be like, oh, he'll be
Take
back
no
in like
time.
8 seconds.
I mean, if it was Sam, he'd be back in like 2, but you know, not gonna talk about the fact that Sam's faster.
I'm not gonna talk about why Sam's the best boy in the universe, but if you do, here's a 45-minute video on all my valid points.
Pretty much. That's how I feel. Not saying that Sam's better, but you know, Sam's better.
Objectively speaking, yes.
The brute and all that. Anywho.
Yep, I read that.
Ah,
was
gazebo.
outside?
It's the gazpacho.
The gazpacho! When we arrived outside in the backyard, Matthew skidded to a stop, body completely frigid. I rushed up behind him and looked over his shoulder, wondering what froze him so stiffly. At the base of the gazebo sat Simon, crumbs surrounding his body as he licked his lips joyfully. His tail swung back and forth in victory as Matthew fell to his knees in some sort of humiliating defeat.
Matthew? What's wrong?
The look on Matthew's face was completely upset and bursting at the seams of anger. He looks more sad. He's a sad little Matthew. I could tell Matthew was holding himself back from straight out doing something stupid. Matthew knew better than to let anger control him.
But look at his face.
I know, he's so sad. I, however, did not appreciate Simon's games pushing that limit. I glared at the white doll and stepped forward, catching Simon's attention. Unlike Matthew's, Simon would remain obedient with me. I didn't want to be harsh, but I had to give him some sort of punishment for eating Matthew's pastry.
Cut him up. Rip him up.
I grabbed Simon by the scruff of his neck, causing him to squeak, and lifted him to my eye level.
You're in very deep trouble there, Simon.
I'm sorry.
Somehow I have demon powers now.
Matthew's just like, wait, I'm confused. I thought I was the demon.
Huh.
Simon let out another squeak, but didn't fight back as I marched with him straight back into the mansion and into the dining room, where a nice cage sat at the end of the dinner table.
They have a cage?
Was that already there? Do you let him in the cage on the dinner table? That's where you eat.
I don't see a cage on the dinner table.
I'll put one in post. Hey, put one in post. Inside were many things to keep Simon occupied, but it was indeed where he would remain until later.
So this is Thimbletack. From Spiderwick Chronicles. Thimbletack. You've not? No.
It's okay.
I'll be alone. That's fine.
I'm sorry. I opened the cage and gently placed him inside, quickly slipping my hand back out and locking the door so he couldn't escape. Simon looked at me with a blank expression before almost shrugging and hopping into the hamster wheel inside. How big is this guy? How big is this hamster wheel?
Isn't he like the size of like a squirrel?
How big is that hamster wheel? How big is this cage?
I don't know. You're gonna be putting it in there, so you get to decide.
I'll just get like one of those.
Do like a dog crate on top of the freaking.
Just get like one of those hamster mansion ones, those completely like decked out ones that are like 3 levels.
Tubes, yeah. Perfect. You're not coming out until Matthew says so, alright?
Oh, he's gonna fucking starve. He's gonna die.
Matthew's gonna fucking kill him.
Despite my questions, Simon kept running the hamster wheel, causing me to sigh and return to Matthew. Oh, he's so sad. Wow.
I know. I actually felt really good.
Matthew had come back inside and was sitting on the steps of the grand staircase, still looking very down and out about the situation.
He does look really...
Out and about. I mean, down and about. Down. I grimaced and lifted his head slightly, almost heartbroken at the sight of his puppy eyes.
I am heartbroken. Look at him.
He's so sad. He's so cute. My sweet little... I was gonna say ginger. That's not my ginger.
He's not a ginger.
He's my sweet little Matthew.
Cute little... I was gonna say cute little pup. Cute little pup.
My cute little boy.
Oh. Hey, how about we go to the Pink Lady Cafe for a bit? My treat.
Matthew remained silent for a moment before nodding and standing. He wasn't smiling yet, but at least he wasn't completely downtrodden.
Ah, yes, the Pink Lady Cafe.
Oh. When we arrived, we ordered our favorite treats and sat at one of the tables. The cafe was recently renovated to look more modern, and it definitely showed in the decor. Despite this, Matthew still didn't look like he was feeling any better.
Isn't that the Barbie symbol?
I think it's similar to the Barbie logo.
Matthew, Simon's in his cage. It's alright now.
He's gonna spill the beans. He's gonna be like, I was gonna propose to you.
He looks so sad,
Well,
though.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
What do you mean? Stop, I'm gonna cry.
Matthew bit his lip and dug a bite into a strawberry cake, refusing to answer. I could only press my lips together in irritation. What was Matthew hiding from me?
Matthew,
He lifted his head up to look at me.
please tell me, what did Simon take from you?
Another moment of silence passed before Matthew sighed and slouched back into his chair. What surprised me was his face brightening to a peach pink.
Oh, ooh, you
can-
matched the walls.
Oh, Matthew!
Where did you go?
All I see is your jacket and your shirt!
And your hair, because it's not ginger.
Matthew! I just stayed up and just started screaming, Matthew! And the barista or whatever, they're like,
He's...
right there.
Do you not... Do you need glasses, ma'am?
And then Matthew just like blushes darker and he just stops matching the
He's
wall and
completely red now because you're embarrassing the fuck
he's like,
out of him.
and you're just like, oh. Sits back down. Oh, there you are. Where did you go?
Why did you leave?
We were in the middle of a conversation.
You can't just get up and leave me here. You can't. What are you doing? I'm sorry? It's a what? It's nothing he meant to say. I understand mumbling.
Mumblinese.
I do it all the time. Huh?
It's fine.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Matthew, I'm not understanding what you're
It's
saying.
a ring, okay? It's a ring.
Oh, it's a ring.
A proposal.
No, it's nothing. This bitch.
What?
You have to say that. I didn't.
I found a gold ring in Simon's stash when he dug up trinkets from your grandfather's study, and it seemed to be the same size as other rings you have, and hey, maybe it was a family heirloom or something. So I wanted to use it in a cake to propose to you, but Simon apparently got mad that I took it, so he's been screwing up my plans, and...
Shit, my
He
medicine.
was gonna use it in a cake!
Huh?
I was right. Matthew, hold on.
Matthew's face was red as a tomato at this point. You were...
We are spot on with this fucking thing.
Oh, I'm so glad you're visible.
I'm so glad I can see you now.
But he looked up at me, digging himself into his shirt and sweater like a shy turtle. Oh! I could tell he was holding back from exploding somehow, but he started stopping himself from rambling further. I myself was unsure how to handle this. He wanted to propose to me with a ring he found in the house, and Simon pretty much ate the ring, or he ate the cake pastry it was hiding in and hid it from me and Matthew. Still, Matthew wanted to propose. I could not help but hear my heartbeat escalate to a rapid tempo in my chest. I was beyond happy and joyful, and despite not being asked yet, and despite the situation Matthew was in now, I was more than excited for the future ahead. I felt my eyes start to water as a smile grew on my face, stretching wide in pure joy. Matthew's eyes widened at the sight, and he straightened up a bit in worry. Look at his face. He's so cute. What a cute boy you are.
What a cute boy.
Hey, are you okay?
No. Of course not.
You just technically...
You just told me
informally
that
proposed
you
to
were
me.
going to propose. And it was a cute idea by putting it in a cake.
But our fucking bitch-ass hamster squirrel...
Our stupid fucking toy that you made me, trying to, like, be cute towards me, decided to fuck up your plans. Just like it did originally, so it's kind of like giving me nostalgia now. So I'm crying! Get back in there.
Usually... I'm fine now.
It's okay. Matthew.
I rubbed my eyes and face, trying to calm down from my ever-growing excitement. Matthew hadn't proposed just yet, and the surprise was in essence ruined, but I was beyond thrilled to know that we were going to take those steps in our relationship. As I lowered my hands at last, I grinned at Matthew.
I love you so much, Matthew.
Burp. Matthew stared at me, completely dumbfounded. I didn't want to mention his proposal plans anymore, not wanting to ruin his day further, so I simply laid out my love, hoping he would understand my intent. I was willing to wait as long as it took for him to make things perfect. Maybe 2 to 3 days, whenever how long an animal or a inanimate object.
I'm gonna
learns
wait
how
till
to
we
poop.
get home. We're just gonna cut him open. Get rid of our problems. Kill
Scalpel,
two birds with one stone, you know what I
thread,
mean?
yarn, you know.
And then he can propose.
Yeah. It's just like still like
Rebake the cake. Put it in the cake.
it's like I'm willing to wait another 40 minutes just for the cake, please. I'll be in my
really
bedroom.
want cake.
I'll be in my bedroom reapplying my makeup, making my
act
hair.
surprised.
I'll be practicing my faces in the mirror and just be like,
No, it's too much. Oh, too much. Oh, I'll cry a little bit. Oh, not too much. Oh, gosh. Don't get hysterical. I'm completely spitting and snot
Just
coming out.
all over the cake.
Everywhere.
And Matthew's just like,
You
I
knew
can't eat this now.
You knew this was gonna happen. I told you.
He's just like, I'm so in love with you.
I love you so much.
Matthew finally smiled and laughed a bit.
I love you too.
Aww.
Look at that fork.
It's sad because I was looking at the same. Oh, it's a cute coffee shop.
Oh, the cutest.
Oh, the cutest. It looks like it says Dink Lady Cafe. It's for the Dink ladies. They're dinky, you know, they're little.
I don't know why they got me.
Dink ladies.
It's a dink lady.
Dink ladies.
The year around was finally eased, and we were back to the joyous energy we shared so proudly as a couple.
Aww.
Matthew ate with a little more excited vigor as I watched, thoughts of our future spiraling in my
I
head.
hope we're eating something chocolate.
Yeah, me too. Well, he's eating a strawberry cake.
Yeah, you can't kiss me after that.
It's like, you're gonna have to do the full oral routine. Brush, mouthwash, floss. Whatever the correct order is for that.
I mean, I usually just have them just drink something so I don't taste it. But that also, yeah, I mean...
Super protection!
It's like 2 condoms still in it. Like do the whole like zoom in spinning thing, like the Batman.
Can we hold on? Can I throw something at Matthew? Matthew,
Can I throw some volleyballs just going straight at him?
no, I'm gonna be so gentle. This is my love for you,
Just a nice little.
and it's just gonna be a.
Oh, cute
I
little,
love
just
you.
a cute little kiss. Hee hee. So I guess you'll be finding another way to propose to me, huh?
Matthew took a moment and nodded to himself with a chuckle.
Well, my first plan was ruined by Simon. I have to try something else and really sweep you off your feet.
I mean, you could easily just pick me up, or use a broom and then pick me up, and that's sweeping me.
Gotta sweep!
Matthew, you already do. You do the cleaning in the house. You not remember? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Matthew blushed and chuckled a bit, stuffing a piece of pastry in his mouth before swallowing it in
I
pride.
promise to make you the happiest person in the world. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of happy people in this world, Matthew.
You got a lot of competition.
You gotta live up to that. I know you will.
Wow, so confident. ... Unless Sam's free.
I mean...
Aww.
Aw, shucks.
Damn
You
you,
didn't
Simon
get
Cowell.
to see Simon at all. That kind of depressed me. I kind of wanted to see him with his little knife.
There he is, right there.
Yeah, I know, but like in the actual
Thing.
yeah,
Ow.
I thought that it was gonna at least like show him, cause like it's a new art style and stuff. So I figured that, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. But
Disappointment.
Zaberu. What was he? Zakaru? Zakaru.
Yeah.
I still think nothing beats Bistro.
Nothing beats Bistro. That's because it's perfect. Because of the fact that his dad, when he says it, he's like, Raystro. So it's like perfect. So it's like Bistro. That and he's perfect. Other than Sam, because, you know, Sam's perfect.
Cute boy, cute Matthew.
How old is Matthew again? Was he younger than us in the first game? I don't remember. All I remember is he's the youngest.
He's not the youngest.
I thought he was.
Damien is. I think he's the second youngest.
Okay.
Because I think it's...
Because Damien's a bastard child, so that's why I
Yes.
mixed it up. Because he's the youngest of the princes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, I think it's James, Eric, Sam, Matthew,
Yes,
Damien.
because Sam's the middle child. I only memorized that because why not? Random information. It's useless.
Anyway, that's it for Simon's Revenge. Go ahead and smash that like button. That's all I got.
Smash it like you want to smash Sam. I mean Matthew. I mean
Incubi.
pick one of the boys. Pick your poison.
There's a. I'm gonna. I think it's this corner. Maybe.
Yeah, because I'm in this corner. So yeah, this one.
Yeah,
this
over
one.
there. I'm gonna put a poll. That's the thing now. I'm gonna utilize it, YouTube. I'm gonna put a poll. Which of the main boys would you smash? Who's your
Smash that like button! Smash that subscribe button!
And just for the hell of it, smash your keyboard in the comments section below.
That'd be hilarious.
I would enjoy that very much.
I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna go and comment. Just be like, perfect.
And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah!
Oh, I forgot.
Anyway, I'm hot. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends if they like fucking Simon Cowell. No, you don't. You lie.
Nobody likes Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell doesn't even like Simon Cowell.
Oh, that's so
I
sad.
know, right? So depressing.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, cruel world.